Alright, we're back with our bonus run. A run of Super Metroid rotation. Degrees or radians percent.
Degrees.
By EI.
I'll just get it started.
Just do what you need to do.
I'll present this with minimal commentary, because it's a perfectly ordinary version of Super Metroid, and I don't know what you're talking about.
I think at this point we're probably just going to be joking with each other.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally okay with.
Metroid. No, this is absolutely 100% serious.
Super serial. All right.
Serious.
Rip EI's sanity.
Wait, didn't this planet just blow up, like, twice today?
Yeah, don't worry about it, it's fine. I keep building a new one. They got the budget.
Samus felt bad.
So she rebuilt it?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Even better than before. And then,
they had the technology.
You know how you break bones and then you mend them and then they get stronger? Yeah.
Alright, well, she pulled up along the left side of the planet. That's fine.
This is fine.
No, it's perfectly normal. Don't worry about it.
Oh, heck. Oh, Krim, don't be so mean. I know... I'm joking, and I know you're joking. We're okay.
I, too, jump against walls to go left.
Use the, boost to get through?
We'll be seeing that later, maybe.
Wait, what's this about using the boost to get through?
I think we're just memeing. Samus has world-building powers? I mean, yeah, if you believe hard enough.
Why not?
Well, everybody has world-building powers. Everybody can be a writer.
That's true.
Yeah, just a perfectly normal hallway.
This is absolutely fine.
This checks out.
That's all exactly as it should be.
It checks in, too.
To code and everything.
I mean, somebody coded it. I mean, I also don't know the maps, but it seems a little weird to prevent you from running left to right.
Ah, it's obstacles. It's fun.
Yeah, no, it's getting you used to platforming.
Yeah, that. Also known as jumping hurdles, but, you know.
I, too, have left-to-right elevators.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, perfectly normal.
They're called moving walkways. Have you been to an airport?
Yes, but everybody's always a jerk when they're on them.
I mean...
they're not running and stuff. I mean, I got places to be when I'm
It's
at the
really
airport.
fun to go fast on them because you go super fast. And then you get off, and you're like, oh, and then you fall.
Now I move at a normal speed. This is terrible.
It is terrible. I'm
It's
a lazy
not great.
American.
Oh, hey, that's actually useful in this one.
Yeah, no, I actually want those.
But you don't need like 180 of them or something.
No, probably not.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely not going to need that many. Let's not go crazy here. Somewhere in there. There we go. Nice little energy tank in the wall.
I really missed this theme, playing constantly. It's so good. Yes! That doesn't look like a missile.
That's a missile. What are you talking about?
It's a missile. It's fine. I probably need to be on that other wall, huh? Totally fine, see?
It's perfectly normal.
Got some space pirates chilling in these weird little chambers, I guess. It's the space pirate holding zone.
I mean, this is the only apartment space really available. Take what you can get.
I mean, real estate is pretty expensive on Zebes. Have you seen the prices?
It is.
Outrageous.
You need really good insurance to make sure it doesn't blow up.
Well, yeah, that too.
It blows up twice a week, so you just gotta kind of make do.
You mean twice in the last 6 hours?
Oh yeah, something like that too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, okay.
You know, who's keeping count? Come on. Also, technically, it did not blow up.
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
suppose
true.
the second one was a false start.
It made a real good impression as though it was planning on it, and then it just kind of, I don't know, gave up
In fact,
partially. Part of the way through.
we figured out so early on that we didn't even have to save any animals.
Yeah. That's part of why I didn't propose that. Because,
It would be a red herring of sorts.
yeah,
Yeah.
it totally would be.
We have a $100 donation from Ariel. Hey, we just saw that. I think this should cover all of my deaths across both games today. Good luck, EI.
Nice. I mean, at this rate, we might actually hit 6,000.
What's this might business?
Well, you know.
What the... It's fine. Don't worry about it. Joe's a statue just chilling there.
That looks really inappropriate, not gonna lie. Of course he blasted them. Never mind. Oh yeah, free missiles.
Free Willy.
What the?
That's a movie. Oh.
So now we have this really annoying climb here. It's kind of a questionably designed room. It seems a little vertical in nature. There's not even any footholds that you can get or anything. You got all these bugs knocking you back down. It's really rude. Except they're all on that side, so maybe I can get away with being on this side. Almost. We're almost there.
You're halfway there. You are living on a prayer. I'm impressed with my own joke, damn it.
Well, if no one else is gonna be.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Krim.
It was started at the correct time.
Yes, absolutely. Without a doubt. Okay.
This is going to be a world record here anyway.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Yeah, it's an EI percent.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Now you've done it.
Ruh-roh. I should probably not watch on my laptop.
You
Good
don't want
old
the 3-second delay.
Yeah. It says it's 1.46 seconds. I don't think I agree.
That seems a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Alright, got this nice,
I can't believe you've done this. Wonder what that guy's doing.
I wonder what those are.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna present this perfectly normal version of Metroid without,
Typing is hard. I'm also totally being a-silly. It's fine. Everybody keeps using SM, and that is not the first thing I think of.
Yeah. That's right, though. I mean, you do you.
Well...
That's also not... thinking face.
Oh, you can... Those are platforms, I guess.
yeah.
Perfectly normal
Obviously.
platforms.
Yeah. Go off to the left, as
Yeah.
one does.
cut through the vines there. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oops. Crab battle.
Can't remember what side I needed. Oh, no, not that side.
Not that side.
In case it wasn't abundantly obvious, this version of Super Metroid has all of the maps rotated 90 degrees to the right. Or
Clockwise.
quarter pi radians or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Half pi radians.
Half pi? Oh.
Half pi.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's
2
2
pi is
pi.
full
Yep.
circle. Yeah.
I forgot. Pi divided by 2. Whatever.
Pi over 2. Half a pi. It's not enough pi. Half a pi.
I like pi. I really want pi.
No pie allowed.
No, why? How could you?
How could this happen to me?
What are you even fighting for?
We never know. They don't tell us.
Well,
I mean, if they tell you in the intro in the anime, you're not gonna watch.
I would watch it.
No, fine.
well, there you go.
Just
If
one
someone-
pint of ice cream? Gosh, you are a noob.
It's got to be so bad it's good, right?
It's good. That's bad.
Can I go now?
Dental plan.
At least it needs braces.
There you go.
And you were saying you've never seen any classic Simpsons.
I'm repeating what I've heard from you.
Well, good enough. We're halfway there.
Are we also living on a prayer?
No, we are not. No matter how many times,
What?
we are not living there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
It's my life, damn it.
There's
now or never.
some climbing that needs to
wanna
happen
live
here.
forever.
It's very
EI wants to climb forever. Anyway.
Wait, oh, that's right. You do still need to take this road back. Because those darn gates.
It's there's some. I'm not quite sure what Nintendo was thinking with a lot of this design here. It's just you know,
It seems ill-advised.
it's not quite.
It seems ill.
It's not quite sensible for what it's expecting a new player to the game to be able to do here.
I think it's just a runner's skill level issue.
I see.
I'm gonna get donkey punched in the break.
Donkey if you're lucky.
Alright. Club.
Pop into this save room and save. I've had it seems to be buggy. I've had it crash or have some issues. You can get stuck sometimes. The Q&A on this, or the QA on this, Q&A, yeah, Q&A, don't worry about it. The QA on this game seems to have been not up to the usual standard, so just playing it safe. Hi.
He's
why-
gonna get you.
I mean, that's why it's called quality and assurance.
Yeah,
You need both.
you absolutely do.
I assure you that this is quality.
Quality crisp.
Quality.
Indeed.
Spelled with a K.
Quality.
Those are-
Australian version.
I was gonna say, those are fake bears.
Drop bears.
Often covered in their own droppings.
Ew.
Oh.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Is it not? I guess I don't know. Internet, help us.
The Googles, they do nothing.
Oh, come on. Still no Spore Spawn?
No. I don't believe in Spore Spawn. Pretty sure it's a lie.
Even sideways spore spawn.
What do you mean? You mean perfectly normally oriented Spore Spawn?
Yeah, just flip the monitor, it's fine. Oh, that was the other thing that did. Didn't they actually also rotate the monitor back to the normal thing where Samus is always jumping to the left and the controls were inverted too?
Are you talking
turned?
about the GDQ run?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because that would be hilarious.
That would be a nightmare.
Yes.
And also funny.
I mean, yes. It's not us doing it.
May I see it? No.
Yeah, no.
Hey, there's our... What?
They're just popping in and saying hello. Don't worry about it.
There's our favorite boy.
All right. We've seen enough.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt the rando can be combined with this.
And also, yes, there is a Super Metroid rando. As a matter of fact, a couple runs before this, EI did a combination of a Super Metroid rando and a Link to the Past rando in one game.
Yeah, that is a thing that happened.
And it was under 5 hours with 100% items and upgrades. So that was a thing. It was a good thing. You should go back and watch it.
Well, I don't know. It was certainly a thing.
It even had an intermission. It's like an official show.
Right? Had an act 2 and everything.
Story in 2 acts.
Well, at least it wasn't a tragedy.
I'm thinking rom-com.
I don't know about that.
Heavy on the comedy of... Never mind. Never mind.
I don't know where this conversation is going, but I don't like it.
Well, I mean, I can be nice and just say that it was a comedy of errors until it wasn't.
No, it was just a comedy of errors throughout, I'm pretty sure.
As we keep convincing you to do more. The people spoke.
The donations convinced him.
Yeah, exactly. We just had to be persuasive. When will someone create a rotated rando? I mean, that could be your job, Casper.
Open mouth, get assigned work.
Indeed. Put it in Trello.
It's usually how these things go. Should know better than to bring that sort of thing up. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to the left first.
So, a brief history of this weekend with all of the things we did for this marathon. We tried to begin by 6 p.m. on Friday and ran into a couple game-stopping issues, literally. And by about 7:30, we were okay-ish, and we were able to get going and things, and we had enough buffer where we caught up fairly quickly. Saturday morning came, and, well, we were about 2 hours ahead of schedule at that point, and Crimson Avix happened to be awake at the time. We were like, hey, you know that Zelda 1 randomizer tournament that you still have going on? Why don't you go ahead and play a seed, because that'll fill 2 hours, right?
Bad move being awake.
Well, that too. But 38 minutes later, a Pentaforce seed finished, and we were all like, what the heck? So, at that point, well, everything was close enough to being back on schedule anyway, so we just kind of kept trucking. And then, everything kind of seemed to even out for a while. We had some issues getting into the PC section, but once all of our equipment were resolved at that point, we were able to get going. Most of that went pretty well. Mr. Bond happened to close out that section with a cheek clencher of an Infinity Drive.
What a ridiculous run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything past layer 30 should have been death, but you just happened to get on by pixels in that battery meter.
I should have been down on 21.
I didn't.
That's when the real clench moment happens.
Fair.
Silly run.
But you managed to pull through and do an amazing job.
It's true.
You had quite the captive audience there, of course, your regulars, but
I'll have to go back and watch the VOD so I can see chat scroll by.
it was worth its worth. But we also managed to get that incentive, so you happened to sing a little Android, and I have to say, it sounded a lot better this time, not because you didn't have other people singing with you, but the game audio was a little louder, and the microphones were better balanced and all that at the time. We learned a lot in the last year, and got a good highlight of that on the channel right now, as this is not an affiliated account or anything like that. It's one of the few videos that we've got access to out there right now. But go ahead and give that a listen.
Or don't. I mean, that's up to you.
I mean, you got to go listen to it so you can give Mr. Bond your critiques. So
Critiques.
everybody gets to go under the bus at some point tonight.
I guess.
That's fine.
I guess it's my turn under that bus.
But beyond that, gosh, let's just do a little review here. What all happened after that? Wow. Even before that, Puyo Puyo Tetris story mode. That was sure a thing.
That was
It's
definitely
certainly
a thing.
Those English voice acting lines were just great. Let's see here.
We got to get to know a little bit about Satan. I mean, the Dark Prince.
That's
Satan.
true. It's very true. Got a lot of Super Metroid action today. Whoa. Don't know what that noise was.
I'm sure everybody's fine.
Yeah. But as the day went on, we crossed $2,000 early enough. Then we started getting close to 3,000. We crossed that. And then, well, we started piling on ad hoc incentives, and, well, look, EI's chained to a chair now. It's all your fault. So,
Not literally. I feel we should clarify.
well, I mean...
No, actually, literally, I'm about
Don't
to,
listen to him.
I'm about to contact the authorities about this.
And by contact the authorities, you mean play more Super Metroid rotation hack. But, in any case, people were very generous today, and it's much appreciated.
We've had a very good go at things, and we've well more than doubled our original donation goal. For that, we are very grateful.
So at this point, our initial goal was $2,000. Before that, we got a bit over $1,000 with our Extra Life Marathon last year. That was probably the biggest earner. It was our first charity marathon, actually, where we did that. And as time went on, it grew and grew. And now we are above $5,000, or getting close to $5,500. It would be really, really swell if we could hit 6,000 by the time EI's done here. But this has exceeded our expectations by far. Thank you, everybody who donated their time, their energy. Give your energy. Give polls. Obviously, their money as well. So, just to remind folks, this is Super Stigma Slam, the first of an annual series of speedruns. This year, we are supporting Take This. They're a 501c3 nonprofit charity that seeks to inform our community about mental health issues, to provide education about mental health disorders and mental illness prevention, and to reduce the stigma of mental illness. They're doing a great thing, and that message resonated well with us months in advance of trying to plan what we called, for the longest time, our charity marathon project. And this is the first of many. We've got more coming up next month, obviously different theme and such, but Super Stigma Slam is looking to be an annual thing in the beginning of October. Got a lot of things to celebrate, but this was our first big project where we involved people from out of state and actually had people submit runs, things along those lines.
Hey, I never submitted this. What gives?
Yeah, well, again,
lucky.
the chains. I mean, the not chains, sorry. But, and yes, October is the best month.
I might
Hey.
disagree with that.
What, do you like January the best?
No, I like warmth the best.
Oh, fine. Well, we'll just stick you in July in Georgia or something.
Ugh, no.
But, for a bit of transparency, I kind of got the idea to plan the Project Marathon, around a time that we would have friends in town. Oh,
Should have just done the fourth super.
Wow, big boy.
That's kind of gross. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not great.
But we were planning to try to get as many people from out of town here as conveniently as possible. So we're like, well, why don't we just do it on our wedding weekend? So we did. And it started Friday night. It's obviously ending tonight, but a very special thanks from me personally for all of those who flew out, especially helping us with tech, everything like that. Crimson Avix, Darkmaster Fleck, thank you so much for all of your volunteer work over the weekend. Saxon as well. This was a big thing for us, and despite the challenges that we had, it all worked out very well. So, thank you all. We're definitely going to be doing more of these. The production value this time is so much better than it was before, just because we've learned so much. We have better equipment. We have more people helping. It's not us frantically trying to grab 1-hour naps while stream is running constantly. So it worked out a lot better this time. We had more people to help out, and thank you all very much for that. So we don't actually know how long this run is going to take.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I got nothing.
It's fine.
It's gonna end when it ends.
Yeah, that's fine.
Very good.
So
You can't expect me to both be spontaneously put up for this thing and know how long it takes. That's ridiculous. That's asking too much.
I mean, have you played it before?
A few times. But
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know.
It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know the exact specifics because
That's
I've
fine.
only played it drunk while at a bar. So
I mean, this is almost the same.
not really.
Not really.
Oh, fine. But I don't know what else I can say other than expressing my gratitude for everybody who's come out, who's donated, who's submitted runs. Y'all are cool. Thanks for helping us achieve something big for us. We hope to make this into a business at some point where, you know, we're going to prove our own by producing our things here, and then hopefully be able to reach out and do things for other events that want speedrunning content. Now, the things that we're doing later in the year won't specifically focus on speedrunning. One of the things that I definitely want to foster is getting more area people together just to play games and enjoy company. And Wisconsin has a couple small groups of people that chill and do that stuff, but trying to get people together and do that on a more, I don't know, a bigger basis, a bigger talent pool and whatnot, to do casual games, to do even some board gaming stuff, that would be kind of neat. That kind of stuff. So, we have other events. Extra Life is a charity that we will continue to support this year, coming up in November. We don't have an official date set, but we're kind of thinking about the first weekend. And much like the rest of... Well, did we do it 2 years now, or was it just last year that we did the end of blank?
Last year.
Okay,
Yeah.
So the end of the year celebrations we call the end of blank marathon. It's not necessarily a charity marathon, it's more of a, hey, we're getting people together to play games and enjoy company, and it's going to be super casual. So we're planning on doing that yet again this year. So it's going to be at the end of the year, toward the end of December. No official date set for that. But that will be on our personal channels rather than the company channels. That's going to be more of a let's just chill kind of thing. So definitely subscribe, or not subscribe, follow this account.
Follow and subscribe.
Smash that subscribe button. Ring
Eventually, but we do have monthly content here as well. Mr. Bond and I have been doing radio shows since 2011. Is that right?
Possibly even late 2010.
Yeah. For some time. We ended up starting on Seeking Infinity, broadcasting on our own service, and then eventually we decided to move things to not only that, but also Twitch, with Insert Credits, which is kind of what Seeking Infinity started as, but Seeking Infinity evolved over time to be more serious topics like, you want to start a game company, here's some stuff that we ran into, or we're interviewing people and things like that. Now, Insert Credits is more along the lines of, hey, we've got news from the month, we're doing ad hoc game design, which is a big part of it. We found some remixes that we thought people would like to split up sections, and just general banter. It's a good opportunity for us to get together and just kind of shoot the breeze. But what did the breeze ever do to me? I don't know. But that will be happening again this coming Friday. So Friday at 7 o'clock Central Time, we'll be starting our radio show. It's going to be a brief review on this event, things that also happen throughout the month, more game design stuff, that kind of thing. So if you're into it, definitely give this channel a follow. Obviously, we're also going to be doing gaming content here, the rest of our marathons, that kind of stuff. So yeah. I'm trying to think, what else can I plug?
Oh, that sounds like a pretty good summary to me.
Cool. I guess I will also remind people that if you decided to donate during this marathon, to definitely keep those emailed receipts. You will need that for tax time. So, also a heads up that perhaps your employer will do donation matching. So if that's something that you're unsure of, check with your HR department. Otherwise, if you know that they do that kind of thing, obviously also keep those receipts and make PDFs of them so that you can attach them. It's been a great thing for me to have an employer who does that. So anything to help out take this any more than you already have is always going to be really cool.
It's also important to note that we, as Zero Hour Productions, do not take any sort of cut from the donations we receive. All of it goes towards take this.
Yep.
Directly to them. No administrative fees, no weird kind of jiggery-pokery with any of the amounts that you give.
Exactly. So, to be completely transparent about that even further, we use the Tiltify service for that, and they handle all of the good stuff. So we don't have to do any weird, let's set up a charity subsidiary of our own company to funnel money out to other charities. No, this goes right through another payment processor. It has a fabulous integration with the types of Twitch stuff that we're doing. So it's really cool. So if you want to run your own events like that, Tiltify is a great service that allows you to get money to great causes in a rather easy way. Other technologies that we used Oraro for our scheduling stuff. They have a great API that you can call into. And obviously Twitch. It's pretty cool that we're able to broadcast out to potentially millions of people and easily share a link to anybody who wants to see it. It's as easy as clicking a link and just watching the thing in the browser. Of course, there's going to be some ads, but you don't have to download any special browser plugins or anything weird. You can watch on your phone, you can download their app, whatever. But
wait, people watch things on their phone? Get out.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
And this year, the year of our Lord 2018.
Indeed.
Heard it here first, folks.
But anyway, I don't know. It's been a really fun weekend. Thanks again.
Well said.
I don't know. I got nothing to add.
Ariel
Why is everyone looking at me?
totally
I
wasn't
looking at you. Well, you're the one
charging
on
their
camera.
phone during their run to watch the chat. Never watch anything, ever. Gotcha.
Nothing.
Yeah, and I will continue to give Seraph for many shoutouts because the layout design is super awesome. What are we whatting?
Unexpected little wall face there.
Something did a something, and I don't know why it thing.
Well, it's fine.
That'll happen.
It's fine. It's fine.
It is fine.
It's fine.
Glad you recognize that.
Hang on. I have to figure out where I am and where I'm going.
Gosh, that's weird looking.
No, what are you talking about? Completely normal.
Okay. I think I want to go back this way. Probably. Carry on with what you were doing. I'm just figuring out what I'm doing.
Oh, it's fine. I'm just chilling.
Having our little post-marathon whatever. Hangout.
Yes, whatever.
Hangout. Yep, very, very accurate, precise, and technical term.
So, for what it's worth, for those of you who are even remotely in the area, if you're within driving distance or whatever, feel free to contact us. I'm at Twitter as TormodWolf, or same thing with Twitch. Mr. Bond has Quest for Semi-Glory as his Twitch channel, that kind of stuff. So if you're in the area and you want to hang out or play games or talk games or whatever, just reach out and say hi.
Hit us up. Drop in by our streams if you're so inclined.
There are many, 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 many cool people in this area. I didn't even know about some of them until I went to larger events. So if you happen to be watching and you're interested in games and nerdy things and finding people to hang out with, then, well, we're all local. So, don't be afraid.
Or do. I mean, I don't know. They were chaining me to a chair and stuff, so...
Well, yeah, but you're a special case.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
It means I love you very much.
Daw.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure this is any better.
Confused feelings.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I mean, Krim, there's plenty of tech jobs in the area, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess it should be noted also on kind of that note that this is a side venture for us. We all have day jobs, so putting something like this, something as significant as this together took a lot of effort.
And money.
And money. And time. And a lot of effort and time of our volunteers. So another huge props to everybody who helped us, not necessarily just the people who were here on site to help us, but anybody we reached out to, anybody we talked to, anybody we asked for advice in bits of their time and resources. That's that old phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes more than that to put on a marathon, it seems. So thank you to everybody for helping us do this.
Fantastic analog.
Yeah, I know, right?
Also, wall face again. Wall faces.
Don't look directly into its eyes.
Oh. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Uh-oh.
Well,
oh, now you've
womp
done it.
womp.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is all right. Let us just all calm down.
Well, Ariel, if your Lyft driver was super into it, you should totally pimp out the channel and the marathon and maybe us. I don't know.
Well, I don't know about that last one.
Not like this. Anyway. Damn it. I lost my train of thought.
Choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga.
Alright, something like that, sure.
So, as far as what you can expect from us immediately post-marathon, we're going to sleep a bunch.
Well, we have some eating and some celebrating to do first.
Yes, of course.
But, yes.
We're going to sleep a bunch, and then we're going to get to work immediately on getting the VODs processed and up on YouTube, so we can always have them for posterity and easy access to laugh at ourselves and others.
Yeah. That's how it works. I'm really looking forward to seeing how quickly I can upload this to the internet. Ooh, that's some good music. And some good graphical glitches there. Is that supposed to be a door?
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
It is fine.
Perfectly normal. See? Looks just fine.
Even Crocodile's excited.
Ah!
That
Look at that!
tongue,
That's
though,
great! Ow!
Looks like a slug. Or something. Or something.
What?
Pretty catchy music, not gonna lie.
It's good stuff, man. They knew what they were doing in the early 90s. Mid-90s, 94, mid-ish 90s.
Yeah, whatever. I like that M-Tank.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a
And
tank,
for more health.
Yeah, right?
tank for all of your M's.
Oh. See you later, bone thing.
Alright, that takes care of that.
Sweet.
Good job. We did it. It's the best. It's all back to normal. See?
Yep.
We just had a slight interlude where things were abnormal. But where you have returned to our normal state of being. Please do not adjust your set. This is doable, I'm pretty sure.
I have to say, though,
Just right.
most of the adjusting our television sets this time has been turning the freaking mute off on that monitor.
You know, by amount of time spent, yeah, you might be right.
Krim, that's not a bad idea. Although I hope you really like watching tall text boxes.
Nice tall boys.
Sounds pretty good to me.
I was gonna say, I know where you're going with that. Boing. Aw.
Bless you, whoever that was.
From miles away.
Ah, right, this.
Yes, this. So are you in high heat or something there?
Yeah, that was a whole bunch of lava, acid, something like
well,
that.
I mean, shouldn't do acid.
So I think what we gotta do... I didn't mean to open that. Can we get over there in time? Probably.
Ooh, that'd be
Nah, it might be
quite a
little
thing
rough.
to do.
Maybe it was this way. Pretty sure there's a shine spark you can do somewhere in here.
YOLO.
probably.
Boing.
Oh, right, but that
But now
doesn't
what?
get you all the way up there. That's fantastic. Alright, this is fun. We're having fun. That's what's happening.
I mean, swimming is fun.
Wow, that is going to be a trick, isn't it?
Boop.
Okay. So look what you gotta do. Wait. Is that open? That's open. Okay. We're gonna try it. We're trying science. Don't worry about the science. No, I meant to shoot the super missile up
I
first.
see what you're
but,
doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's still got to be doable, but
Turn off the high jump boots to get the right angle.
maybe.
Does that affect the wall jump height? I would
Yeah,
guess so.
it'll affect the wall jump height, but it'll also make it difficult to
To get out of the water.
get out of the water.
Yeah, I get you.
I guess we don't need it. We'll move on without it. It's probably fine.
Again, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, see? Everybody's getting it. YOLO.
Boing.
Oof.
Donk. And donk.
Actually, I think I want to go this way anyway. Probably. So I can get this. See? It's alright. Don't worry about it. Like I said, everything is perfectly normal, and I feel like everyone needs to worry about what's going on a lot less than they currently are.
I was worried for a second, but now since you said so,
Yeah.
totally worry-free.
Good.
Seems legit. Pew, pew, pew. I too like wall jumping.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good movement tech.
Fantastic for the quads. Killer on your ankles, though.
Yeah, I can imagine. Don't wear heels.
Alright, so we got some stuff. So with that stuff, we can go and kill some bosses, do some other stuff. You know, make some progress, that sort of thing. So we'll take the elevator over to the right again, and we'll kind of walk back to the right through the red hallway here. Well, first we have to climb up this green shaft area in the vertical tube.
Don't break the glass.
Yeah, not yet. That'll be later. So we need to get a good jump out of there, because then you have enough momentum to get all the way out of the water. It's very important that you do that way, or else, you'll have some trouble. And in the meantime, we'll just kind of go back to the right through this little red shaft area here, or sorry, red hallway, my bad. Fall through that red shaft, and end up back over here. But this time we're gonna go and take a save over this way, and then we're gonna, just save.
It's gonna do something.
Yeah. It's gonna save the game.
Saves are good. Very safe.
Save the Samus.
Samus has been saved. Take this elevator over to the right. Oh wait, this here. Then we gotta go down here. We're gonna go swimming. Samus wants to go for a swim.
Ah.
You're stealing that light.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Ugh, rude.
Yeah, we're just gonna,
Stuff.
go for a bit of a swim here in a little bit.
And we're done.
Just like that. See? It's just fine. I told you. Everything is A-okay. There is nothing to be worried or upset about. Fall down this way and go visit a good friend of ours. Maybe. If I can land the super missile. See? I'm just gonna go and pay a visit.
This room looks a bit smaller than I remember.
That's fine. That's totally It's totally normal. I really don't know what you're talking about here.
It's just my eyes.
That wasn't quite what I wanted. Oh well. I mean, Ventoon being a jerk is kind of just a universal state of affairs.
Regardless of the rotation or non-rotation of the world.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's just always a jerk. Top tier missile shooting. Ah, come on. Alright, so we've restored power to the wrecked ship. See? Just like normal.
Hmm.
You fixed the glitch.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, need to get a somersault up there. There we go. Jump into this little storage cabinet thing, get the ceiling missiles,
As one does.
as one does.
It's a good idea to store them up there.
Yeah, they're hard to find then. Only you'll know where they are.
Yeah, it's like you're taking a light again.
It's for a good cause.
Dalek.
And then you also get the floor chamber missiles, so are even more well hidden than the ceiling missiles. This one's a little bit of a trick to get back out of, though. You gotta jump on these weird tube things sticking out of the wall. Or you can jump on the robot's head. Yeah, that's cool, too. You really want to drop a power bomb there, because if you drop a normal bomb, it'll open the door again. It's a bad scene. You don't want it. I need just a little bit more height out of that. I need just a little bit less height out of that. There we go. That door's unlocked, but I'm not gonna go there. Instead, I'm gonna take another save, because I just beat a boss. That seems important to go do.
Very prudent. Sensible.
Yeah. Just playing it safe, you know. I got all these weird sideways bits in the way, but it's fine. And whoo, those guys just kind of came cruising downward. Let's go take care of biz over here. Jeez. A lot more of these tube things to jump off of, too. Okay, we'll just take care of some enemies in this room. Get some good wall jumping in. Take care of that guy. It's a little tricky maneuver around this little shattered tube thing in the wall. Also can't apparently shoot this little molecule guy very well, so that's not the best. There we go. Just make your way up. It's fine. And we got to do some aquatic jumping here. Because we had our swim, so we got to make sure we undo the swim that we did and get back out of the water. Samus has had enough of the water for now, so we'll help her get out here. Fortunately, there's all these little outcroppings here to jump on, so that works pretty well. Works in our favor. We'll get this nice little fall here that we can take care of business. Fortunately, it goes right back into another little bit of water, but you can't help what you can't help. I'm gonna stick to the right side here, and it looks a lot less menacing than the left.
It's an awful short bowling alley.
Mm-hmm.
It's for advanced bowlers.
Okay.
But, Oh.
Well, all right. Going through the ball return, I see.
Yeah, advanced bowlers, like I said.
Well, I mean, Samus is a ball, so...
Well, fair enough.
okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
And there's the gravity suit you couldn't find earlier.
Yeah, now we're good. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy.
So now Samus is totally cool with the water, and it's just fine. See? Look at how nice this is. Just like that. Super easy to get out of the water now. And you just kind of jump up these little girders, and then you're fine. See? It's perfectly fine.
Yep. Fine and dandy.
Yes, indeed. That guy kind of falling right on me was a little rude. He needs to maybe just be a little bit further from the door next time. Just give me a chance to get my bearings, you know? I get that he's excited, but it's just a little much. We'll take the elevator back to the left here. And we'll, whoa. We'll kind of come back up this little red vertical chamber here. We'll get back to the red hallway. And if you remember that glass vertical tube that I didn't want to mess with, well, Samus isn't as worried about the water anymore, so that's probably fine to play around with now, I would guess.
Always wanted a door there instead of a window anyways.
Yeah. So it's a little tricky. You gotta get yourself ready for this. You open that up and you do a nice little mid-air morph through here, and I think you gotta get it so it catches you as you're... So it, like, propels you up a little bit, I think. It's a little... Yeah, let's try doing it in the room like this. There you go. That's how you do it. You just gotta make sure you're in there long enough for the explosion to fully take hold, you know? So, yeah, now we're in Meridia. Welcome to here. I don't remember how you get this. Can you get this? Whoa. Not really sure how you're supposed to get at that guy. It's probably fine. I don't know if we need it anyway. I don't want to fall too far down here. I want to be on this second layer. This little second chamber thing. Fall through the false floor. We enter this nice little chamber with some turtles. Hello, turtles. And on the right side of this chamber is an E-tank. So we'll go grab that. Just getting a little extra energy, you know, never hurts. A little bit of a trick getting back out here, though. So what you actually have to do is you have to anger the mama turtle, and then you can use the turtle shell as a nice little stepping stone there. Get back out that way. And here we have the Mariana Trench here. So you just kind of fall down that little chamber and you're ready to go. It's nice and easy. It's not really a huge deal. We'll go through the ceiling door here. This is a little bit of a tricky room. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about water anymore, though. That's for sure. So you got this tricky little jump that you gotta kind of sneak through. And you jump up this false wall zone and end up being able to kind of climb up this set of chambers, and you end up in this little bit. You run to the left and find this little secret chamber, and hey, super missile. Neat. And some missiles. We'll grab those while we're here. So with that, getting back out, of course, much easier. You can just fall back through. It's a little bit trickier, because you want to make sure you don't fall down there, down below the sand zone. There's some stuff that you just, it's troublesome. You don't want to mess with it. Just go back to the left. It'll be fine over here, though, this way. And we can fall into this little chamber here. It's nice. See? We're making progress. From here you can bomb the left wall, and now you get into a little bit of a tricky room, because you gotta... You can fall a long way here, and you want to make sure you stay near the top so you can exit to the right here, this way. And then, just gotta kind of sneak through some of these little walls, and we can fall into a mini-boss, actually. I think I keep on shooting his neck here somehow. It's weird. Gotta shoot him right in the head. So anyway, with that, you can fall down into this chamber here. It's a nice little vertical chamber to the right, so it's pretty easy to just kind of fall right through, not have to worry about it too much. Your reward for dealing with that little morph ball maze after the fact, I guess it's kind of your punishment for taking it more than your reward for dealing with it, if that makes sense, because you have to go through that little morph ball maze at the end, but it's not so bad. And we fall through this very large chamber, but fortunately you just stay to the right, and it's just fine. It's pretty easy that way. And we can get a nice little floor missile nestled in there. That's pretty good. And we'll just go through. Oh man, these false spike wall. Tricky.
Very, very tricky. So no cheese strat on Dragon this time, huh?
No, well, we'll just have to fight this normally. But one thing you do want to do, these turrets on the floor are really annoying. There's also one on the ceiling that it's really hard to get to, so that one might have to be left alive. It's pretty tricky to get a good shot on it. If you can take it out, it's nice though, because it's definitely annoying. It's going to be pelting with attacks the whole time. Wasn't quite what I wanted. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but fine, sure. Oops. got captured there. Dragon was still spitting goop. Fortunately, you can kind of, when you do the power bomb strategy like that, you can end up getting some good damage in that way. Well, I think I've made Dragon mad.
He's looking a little rage-filled in the stomach region.
Just that one, though.
Just that one. I mean, the rest of him's fine.
I mean, green means go, so...
Yep. All good there.
Alright. Doing alright. We're doing some good damage here. There we go. Dragon's down.
Right
Need
in the gut.
Clear eyes for those eyeballs.
I don't think they're going to be seeing too much here.
Probably not.
Oh, gross. Oh, they're burying it. Gross.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Best
fine.
not to think about that part.
Yeah. So your reward for taking out Dragon, if you can make it up the ceiling door here, there's a nice little chamber that's got a space jump nestled up top.
Nice.
It's Dragon's little prize hanging out above her chamber, so... With that, we can fall back out of here, go back to the right, we can climb out of Meridia, but on the way out, we'll take a moment and get Plasma Beam, now that that's accessible to us. So we'll be able to make use of this new space jump technology to make getting out of this very, very large vertical chamber more easily. This would be pretty tricky with all the different wall jump locations you'd have to use, but the space jump that makes it a lot easier to deal with. And now that Dragon's dead, this other ceiling door is open, so we can use that to explore some new territory. Let's do that quick. In the meantime, I'm going to take out a couple of cack attacks on the way, just get some super missiles back. Out of force of habit, I'll still probably do some wall jumping rather than space jumping, but that's fine. Both work pretty well. It's a good thing you have the sand slides or whatever they're supposed to be, the sand portals, the little side sand. It's much easier to deal with the side sand than it would be to deal with some vertical sand, let me tell you. So it's a pretty nice design they did there. Makes it nice and friendly for people to explore. I like it. I'll fall through this other little chamber and fall into this other chamber of some very rude pirates. Do not like us very much, but they're guarding the plasma beam, so I guess that's probably why. They don't want us to take that. The plasma beam, though, they don't stand a chance. The plasma beam just cuts right through them. Easy peasy. So, take out all the pirates in the room, and we can escape with our new prize. And with that, we will deal with that little pile of goop in the wall, I guess. I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. We'll just kind of cruise through here. We'll take a little side evader. It's like a tube version of a side evader. So we'll have a little fun with this. There you go. It's a nice, fun little ride. Get ready. I don't know, it seems a little
yeah.
uncomfortable. Samus's head kind of sticking out there a little bit, but she seems to be fine, so it's probably okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll deal with the sand jets here. Fortunately, again, just kind of push you to the side, so it's a little annoying. You gotta make sure you're keeping your footing, but you can handle it just fine. Freeze that crab. I'm just gonna leave it there. It'll need a little bit more of a jump though. Looks like
That crab should have dodged you.
so we'll freeze the crab there, so we get a little bit more of a jump coming out of here. That's a little better. And there's some weird goopy things in the wall, but I don't know, they seem kind of harmless. They're not really hurting anybody, so I'm just gonna leave them. Hey, rude!
Just a little touch.
Alright, we'll take the elevator back to the left here. And at this point, with the gravity suit, we've got all kinds of mobility and power, so we're gonna take this save here again. You know, just being safe. We've killed some bosses, we've gotten some good items, just want to make sure we keep them. And we'll just have a nice casual little fall through here. And kill those guys and get some power bombs back, so that's always good. Now that we have gravity suit, this lava down here doesn't hurt us, so that's pretty nice. That'll come in handy for sure. So we'll use that newfound ability to set up opening the ceiling door, and we'll go through this little chamber to the left, take out some guys. And we are going to try and head to Western Norfair. Western Norfair, of course, well known to be the hottest region of Norfair. So, as you might imagine, we're going to start traveling to the west a bunch here. But it'll be fine. We're just going to go for a little visit. But this is your welcome, so you know you're in for a time. Really don't want you to hang out over here, so this like mouth trying to swallow you upwards. Pretty imposing. And then we'll take the elevator into Western Norfair. So here we go. We got sky seahorses, so that's already pretty not so warm welcome. They don't want us here, quite clearly. And that little lava bath is a bit rude, but I think this Chozo statue can help us do something about that. Yeah, look at that. It opened this little spot to the west, and it also drained the lava, so that's pretty good. That's nice of it. Must have been some sort of pressurized point on the left there to get rid of it. Well, I got rid of most of it, at least. There's a little bit pooled at the bottom, so... Well, oh, that's right. Power bombs here. So we'll power bomb into this little chamber here with our favorite friend, the Golden Chorizo. Gotta get him in that sweet spot so you can aim up. Nice and easy. And for bonus points, you can bomb this little lower right part of the chamber and get some super missiles. Just like that. Wonderful. Some of those power-ups are in the wall, but that's fine. Don't worry about that. Our prize, of course, is the screw attack. And I'm doing fine on energy. That middle door that opens downward would be the an energy recharge room, but we don't really need that. We're gonna lose some health cruising through the lava there, but it's fine. We'll open that door and we'll screw attack through here. We use that to kind of cut through all of these. And we enter the best room in the game. It's this nice, easy hallway here. It's got some powerful enemies, but you've got plenty of room to line up just some easy screw attack spins into them. So that's no big deal. And we've got this, I don't even know what you'd call this. This weird, like, mouth cave thing to the right there gets us into... Oh, I didn't want to open that bottom door, though. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. We're gonna come back later. We need to go further west into Western Norfair. Get through some of this tricky topography here, and we're gonna fall into this room, which is a save point. Western Norfair is a pretty dangerous place, so getting a safety save is probably good. We've got to be pretty far west by now. Oh, it actually looped around the map! If you see, there's a spot somewhere in here where I think we... Yeah, there's... So the elevator that's right near that energy station looped us around to here because the map didn't quite know how to be so far to the west.
Spherical Zev is confirmed. Spherical Zev is confirmed. Wrapped around.
Yeah. This room's a little tricky. It's very interested in this very nasty lava pool thing. It's a good thing we have screw attack because otherwise we'd be having a problem making this climb here. Once again, Western Norfair very interested in not letting us proceed further. It's got its hidden caches too. Some extra power bombs will help. Get through this further west hallway. We get some tricky little spike hallway here. It's this is really unfriendly. So I'm sure there's some important thing over here in the westernmost part of Western Norfair. Like Kung Fu pirates. That's a pretty important thing to guard against. Or perhaps they are the guards, these Kung Fu pirates. Oh no, I fell through the door. I'm gonna have to start over on them. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's a very tricky room. You gotta be careful with your shots. You gotta make sure you're firing upward. And sometimes they deflect your shots into the door and knock you back down into the spikes. It's really rude. There's a reason we took that save. Because these pirates are not interested in us being here. But once you've killed them, you can space jump up past the east TVs here and open up that ceiling door. But you gotta be fast in this room because it's pretty lava-y. And you'll want to keep going up past this other very lava-y chamber, and you can get some of these pipe, I don't know what you call them, pipe birds? We're gonna farm on these pipe birds a little bit here. Get some energy back.
Pipe jerk birds?
Yeah, they're pretty jerkish. I don't know, they're persistent, they keep on coming back, so...
Well, you're playing an RPG, the jerks, and the birds.
All criteria met, I would say.
I would say.
Fortunately, they are being kind and giving us some energy to work with here. I think we're gonna face our toughest challenge yet in this like northwestern part of Western Norfair. So we'll get good amount of energy here to work with, probably. You know, better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 5 E-tanks is probably good. So we'll open this up and let's enter this very ominous-looking chamber. Oh, hello, friend. It's Ridley. How are you doing?
Definitely not friend. Oh.
He's a little confused.
Also very bird-like, so very jerky.
Yeah. He likes to... He's really attached to the left side of his chamber for some reason, so you can kind of make use of that to confuse him. He doesn't quite understand. He's so attached to the concept of Western Norfair that he doesn't quite know how to go to the east very far. So you can kind of, you know... It's pretty easy to dodge him as long as you stay far enough over to the east where he's confused because he doesn't quite know what that direction is. So, bye Ridley, we hardly knew you. Alright, so with that, we can make our escape out of Western Norfair. Unfortunately, it means we have to take a few more lava dips, because it's a pretty rude little bit of topography here. Oh, I shouldn't have been right in the middle. I'm gonna fall right on those spikes.
Yep.
But that's okay, because there's a few more rounds of spikes where that came from.
Happy dance up there, alright.
We'll do this way. We'll just use the bomb. There we go. Alright, we'll keep on making our escape out of Western Norfair here. Gotta do some tricky bombing to get out of here. They really don't want you to escape, even though they didn't want you to be in here in the first place. We'll take another save, because we've gotten into Ridley's lair. We've defeated the dread dragon Ridley by confusing his sense of direction. We have successfully gotten back out.
We've also confused his sensibilities.
This is true. We have. So now we can take this little floor door here.
Floor door.
I can take out that wall face guarding this little passageway with this weird set of tasteful Western wall spikes. Suitable for Western Norfair.
Good M-tank again.
Gotta get enough M-tanks to make sure that you are nice and healthy, because you want to have as much more health as you can.
Sensing a lot of east-west feng shui going on here.
I mean, Western Norfair, can you blame them? There's a hidden passageway up here to the north. And now that we are done with Western Norfair, we're going to start getting a little bit more easterly movement here, so we can get back out. And also some upward movement, of course. Here we have some tricky guys that are guarding these little chambers that are pretty tricky. So if you have the wave beam, you can take care of them pretty easily, but if you don't, they're troublesome. And now we've looped the map back around. So now we are back into Eastern Norfair, the normal Norfair, effectively. So we can climb back out of here, and we should find ourselves right back at Bubble Way here. So we'll basically be making our way back out of Norfair entirely, and we're going to make our way back to Crateria so we can enter Turian. Western Norfair, of course, the most dangerous part of Zevis and the home of Ridley, but we have to also hit up Turian and the home of Mother Brain. And, that wall wanted to eat me there. I've got to be careful about the topography, even in Eastern Norfair. Fortunately, we have the gravity suit, which lets us deal with this much cooler lava with ease. No problems here. And we've got one of those little lava guys kind of stuck in the wall. That's unfortunate for him. We're going to leave him there. So we're going to take the elevator back to the east here. We're done with Norfair, Western and Eastern Norfair. So we can move back into Brinstar, and we'll cut east through Meridia, and we will move back into Crateria. So we'll probably take a save at the ship, and we will basically recharge ourselves back up and prepare for the final confrontation with Mother Brain. So there's this nice eastern door here that we can use to basically cut back into Crateria. There's that tricky hidden passageway in there, but that's your only way out of the fish tank. It must be like the supply line or something. Not sure. We can take this elevator back to the east and end up finding ourselves back in Crateria. We've got that interesting door formation there. Very good door, letting us through despite being oriented not quite the right way. It's a confused door, but it's still served its purpose, so we still salute you, door. Good job. Well done. We'll climb up through this other tube, which is unfortunately not a shatterable tube. And just like that, we've come full circle. You may not realize it yet. But if I cut through this little chunk of rock here, and we bring ourselves to buy Radians, yes. Exactly. We find ourselves back at the ship, just like that. How wonderful. So we'll use that as an opportunity to both save and recharge our more health and our ammo. And we will climb back north into Crateria here. And from there, we can get into the final zone of Turian. And of course, now that I have the screw attack, everything is significantly easier. That tricky ceiling bomb that I had to drop, much easier. This very, very steep hill that you need to climb is much easier when you can basically just, you know, somersault chainsaw through everything. And even these guys, we can just kind of jump up and take them out. So we saved this mysterious door down here for last because you fall through this tricky little chamber, and it can be tough to get out. So now we're more or less committed. We have the gold 2 here. Just need to wait for the gold 2 to explode, and then the western wall will crumble away here. So the gold 2 sinks downward, and then the western wall crumbles westward. Makes perfect sense. And we'll take the elevator to the west into Turian. Turian has some highly scientific wall lava. Also has some highly scientific floor lava that is bubbling up, so you've got to be very careful here. This room is basically on a time limit, and you also have to be careful because if those latch onto you, those Metroids, there's not a lot of ground to work with. So you have to be pretty careful not to get caught out. But if you can survive all of that, you can open up this ceiling door and get deeper into Turian. But watch out, because that lava is coming in fast. This is where the space jump comes in handy, so you can get off the wall a little bit into this much easier to deal with chamber.
I like the SpaghettiOs turret.
This is a similar chamber. We got the lava coming in from the bottom, except this time we're going toward the bottom, so there's going to be some unavoidable lava harm zone that we're going to have to worry about here. We also got to make sure we take out all the Metroids on the way. Will not let us proceed without dispatching the Metroids. Fortunately, this chamber is a little easier to deal with. Especially if you have the wave beam, you can just freeze those guys right away. Nice and easy. So this chamber is a little tricky, because you have this side hopper guy that's blocking this door. So if you don't have the screw attack, that's a little tricky to get through. So it's kind of a nice little way to gate, make sure that you're actually grabbing all the items so you can progress, and otherwise it'll gate your progress, and it'll be like, no, you can't get through here. There's a side hopper blocking you. And also, yeah, this other side hopper gets eaten by the Metroid. Pretty big Metroid, too. And it's gonna probably want to come for us.
The baby.
And sure enough, oh no, it is sapping all our energy away. Alright, well, I'm sure this will be fine. We'll just climb up this little chamber here, deal with the very dusty corpses of a whole lot of things, including a Ripper that managed to stay afloat after having its energy drained away by the Metroid, which is pretty impressive. I wouldn't expect it to be able to keep its flotation glands afloat in such a state, but here we are. Nature truly is wonderful. The tricky topography of Turian. Have to make sure to be careful not to get stuck in the netting. So with that, we're almost there. We're on the home stretch. We have one last chamber to go through, but this one's a little tricky. Fortunately, you can shoot the little barriers here, which helps a lot. But it's once again a race against time. Turian loves having these. The lava coming in from the bottom again. And here we have Mother Brain. So just line yourself up and get some missiles. Just mind the severe lag from all the shaking from the lava coming in. Jeez. And whew, Mother Brain was attached to a lot more machinery than I thought. Must have all been hidden in the background. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. The brain's giving some trouble here. Tricky boss. Appropriate. Mother Brain is the final boss, of course. Has a reality-distorting attack. You could see the very fabric of Turian tearing away with that powerful blow. I'm gonna do a little running into the wall, or running into Mother Brain there. Just some speed tech. An attack so powerful it was temporarily blasting Samus into the wall. Only after relenting did Samus finally peel herself out of this piping or whatever is going on over there, so...
Samus is liquid, it's fine. I too want thighs that can go through walls.
Very good brain food.
Very powerful thighs. Oh no, the Metroid! Press F to pay respects. It's okay. It is us who have the power to blast Mother Brain into the wall now. The brain doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, got one hamburger out there.
Not sure I want that one, though.
And with that, it's time to escape Zebes. So time bomb set, so let's escape to the west, the northwest. And we have to deal with some very cramped corridors getting out of Zebes here. This escape shaft has some tricky falls, too. This is... you gotta watch out for the topography here. And there's some very vertical passageways. They definitely do not want either you or apparently the rest of the space pirates to get out of here. And then this one, we've got this little, almost like a little maintenance duct or something. It's very small. It doesn't look like the space pirates would fit, but Samus can morph ball through it just fine, so that's all right. Good thing we got that morph ball, huh? And you gotta get across some of these platforms here, because you gotta get up this large barrier before you can fall back down. And you end up falling down right back into the old Craterian road here. This isn't so bad, but some space pirates show up for a moment, but that's no big deal. So, just a standard run through the Craterian road here again, no big deal, but watch out for the lava coming in. And what do you think? You think we should save the animals?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you know, all right, we can save them.
They've earned it.
They did good things. We'll pop over this way and we'll save them this time. So we'll pop down into the Bomb Chorizo's lair, and oh man, they're stuck in the floor. But if you shoot this wall, they can unstick themselves from the floor, I think. So they should be good. It looks like they got out all right. Hopefully. I don't know. It's probably fine. All right, so we have to be a little bit careful coming out of here. Want to make sure we don't overshoot the ship as we're falling out of that Craterian area. But we land on the ship will escape out to the east, and that is the run. We have saved the galaxy once again. I guess it escapes to the north. Never mind. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
138.25.
Nice.
And here comes the third planet we've blown up today.
I didn't see any animal spaceship leaving there.
Give it time.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta pay very close attention. They're only gonna be on there for a brief moment. Gotta wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There they are.
Hey, there we go. You did it!
In time of 1:16. It's not bad. So there you go. That's Super Metroid, a very, very normal version of Super Metroid.
Entirely normal.
Entirely normal.
100% normal.
500% normal.
500% normal.
Actually, I would say 90%.
90? Only?
No, 270% normal.
270%. Okay.
I get it.
I think I see what you're doing there.
Dang it.
So, I'll turn it over to Mr. Bond and Tormod for whatever.
We can leave it on this scene. This is
whatever closing thoughts they want, and I will see you all later, I suppose. So, thanks for all the donations. Take it away.
Thank you very much, EI. That was a run of Super Metroid Rotation Degrees or Radians %.
A totally not made up category.
Totally not made up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Indeed.
Shut up.
Fine. Mute.
Well, this has been one heck of a marathon. Our original goal of 2,000 was shattered rather handily. Overall total ended up at $5,411.69. Nice. Thank you very much, everybody. Your generosity with your time, your energy, and your money is very much appreciated. I don't know that we really have much else to say. We're all very, very, very extremely tired. It'll be best for everybody involved, I think, to wrap this up, get some sleep, of course, do a post-mortem later on, but that will be left for another day. So with that, we're going to say thank you once again. I've been Mr. Bond.
And I'm Tormod.
Thank you very much from all of us here at Zero Hour Productions, all of our volunteers, all of our runners, and of course, a thank you from Take This for supporting us and the cause. Good night, everybody.
Ciao.